Hi, Carla here, and today we're going to practice a very fancy flow. So grab 2 blocks and I'll meet you on the mat. Left hand on the chest, and let's focus for a few moments on the complete yogic breath. Inhaling into the belly, into the chest, drawing the air all the way up to the collarbones, and exhaling from the top down. So inhaling from the bottom up, and exhaling from the top down. Just a few rounds of complete yogic breath. Breathing in deeply, exhaling completely. Just one more round. And at the end of your next exhalation, draw the right knee to your chest. Press the thigh really close to the abdomen. And with your exhale, bring the forehead to the knee, round your spine. And release. Left knee to chest. Press the thigh really close to the belly. With your exhale, lift the head up, forehead to the knee. And release. Now both knees to chest. Exhale, head towards the knees. And release. Feet flat on the floor and about hip width apart. Once more, breathe in, take both arms overhead, but keep your arms off the floor as you press your shoulder blades down. Draw your belly button in and then lift the hips up for a bridge pose. Take one long breath in. Exhale, arms down towards the knees. Lift the head and chest up, shoulder blades off the floor. Then do the same thing. Arms go up in line with the ears without resting them on the floor. Coming up into bridge. Exhale, reach the fingers towards the knees. Head and chest comes up, the hips are down. Again, inhale up into bridge. Exhale, lower the hips, lift the head and chest. 3 more times. Breathe in as you lift and exhale as you crunch. Inhale, lift the hips up, exhale, crunch up. Last one. Breathe in and breathe out. Now hold it here, bring your knees over your pelvis. Support the head with both hands and push the right leg in front. Single leg stretch. Small the back, pressing on the floor, abdomen in, and bring the knee in. Extend the left leg, and bring it in. And then right leg again, hold it for a second, tighten your pelvic floor muscles, bring it in, left leg, hold it, bring it in, and release. Heels really close to your buttocks for bridge pose. Let's hold the bridge. Press your upper arms on the floor. Point your fingertips towards your heels and squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit more towards the spine. And now focus on the breathing. Inhale through the nostrils, back of the throat. Exhaling through the throat and nostrils. Ujjayi breathing going. So you want to hear the sound of your breath. You want to feel the sensations of your breath as it passes through the nostrils, the back of the throat. You press your feet firmly down, toes relaxed. And you're gonna lift your bridge only as high as it doesn't cause any pain in your lower back. And with your next exhale, start to come down, bone by bone. Hands behind the head, lift the head and chest up. Bring the knees above the pelvis. Again, the single leg stretch one more time. Extend the right leg and hold. Pubic bone towards the navel, shoulder blades off the floor. And we switch legs. Right knee in, extend your left leg. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees together, and we're gonna do both legs together this time and hold. 4, hold 3, nice. Hold 2, hold 1, bring the knees in and release. Back into the bridge pose again. Tighten the hips, Point your fingers towards your toes. Lift the bridge up. And if you can, lift your right knee up towards the ceiling. So you lift your right foot off the floor. And then foot down. Left knee up. Hold it for a second. And down. And this right knee up and down. Left knee up and down. Just lift the knee above the pelvis. One more on each side. And hold. Come down all the way, slowly. Hands behind the head. One last time. Exhale, crunch up. And lift the knees above the pelvis. Right leg extended. Hold 4. Holding 3. Holding 2. Hold 1. Bring it in. Left leg extend. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles and lift the shoulder blades up. Both knees to chest. Now both legs extending. Hold 4. Holding 3. This becomes too intense. Put your head on the floor at any time. And 1. Bend the knee and lower the head all the way down. Hug your knees to your chest. You can even rock a little bit side to side or around the lower back. Releasing any tension that you may have in the lower back and hips. And then take a long breath in. Exhale, pause in the center and bring your feet back to the floor. Inhale, back into bridge. One last time. And this time, extend the right leg straight up towards the ceiling and point and flex your right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Let's switch sides. Left leg goes up and point and flex your left foot. 5, 3, 2, 1, and circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the circle, keeping the right leg still very active. And then press your heel up and slowly come back down into bridge, both feet on the ground. Take one breath in. Exhale, start to come down, bone by bone. Nice. Both knees to the chest. Take your arms out to the side, shoulder level. Palms can be facing up or down. And this time, extend both legs up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna open both legs. This is called the leg chase position or leg chase movement, because the inner thighs now are facing the ceiling, and we're gonna move the right leg only, just the right leg moving to the left side. And then open the right leg back to where we started. Now left leg goes over to the right, and then open the legs again. Keep going. Yes, guys, you're doing great. Right leg over to the left and open, left leg over to the right and open, and keep going at your own pace. A few more rounds. Tell me you're feeling something. Yeah. Me too. So let's do one more on each side at your own pace. And then hold the legs wide open. And then take both arms through the legs and lift the head and chest up. If you need to support your head with one hand. Now lengthen the legs as much as possible without creating pain, of course. And then you lift the tailbone up as well. Hold, lower abdomen in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together and lower the head down, knees to chest. Nice work. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forehead to the knees, and rock and roll a few times, rounding the spine. This is great. Create a little bit more mobility in the spine. Come on up to sitting. And then grab one block. Take the block And if you need, by the way, if you need here to prop yourself a little on a blanket to support your tailbone and your sitting bones, you can do this. So now we're gonna hold the block between the palms, lean back just a bit, like we're doing boat pose, and take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to your right. So the left hand is on top and the right is at the bottom. And please avoid grabbing the block with your fingers. Just grab the block with your palms to activate your arms and chest. And then let's switch sides and hold. Hold 3, holding 2. Hold 1, and let's switch it again, hold it. And this time, lift your right knee up to your chest. Oh, are you starting to feel this more intensely? Yes. And let's lower and switch to the other side. Right hand is on top. Lift your left knee up. Hold it. Bring the knee a little bit more towards the chest. Hold 3. Holding 2. Hold 1. Last time. Let's switch and lift. Hold 3. Hold 2. That looks great, guys. And 1. And switch. And hold. Knee up a little higher towards the chest. 3, 2, 1. And back to center. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, lean back. Again, inhale up. Exhale, lean back. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, hold it. It's very tempting just to rest the block on the knees, but keep the temptation. All right, come on back up. And then release. Put your blocks down. Okay, this time we're gonna use both blocks, okay? So grab both blocks, and these blocks are kind of heavy after a little while, right? So you can place your block like this or this way. It's up to you, okay? Just make sure that it's not pushing on the inside of your knee. The bones may get a bit too sore there. So squeezing your inner thighs and grab your block. Now lift your blocks up just a little bit higher than shoulder level, and then see if you can lift both legs up. Squeezing both blocks, hold, 4, breathing 3, breathing 2, breathing 1, release. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, and let it out. One more round. Lean back a bit, lift your arms just a little higher than shoulder level, then you lift your feet up. If it's too much, keep your toes on the floor, and yet you're still squeezing your blocks. Holding for 4, holding 3, holding 2, hold 1, and release. Take a long breath in, and put your blocks down. And let's start to move our bodies a little bit more. Cross your feet and tuck your feet underneath your hips and roll into your shins if possible. And then come onto your hands and knees. Move the chin up, tailbone up, and round the spine for a cat and cow stretch. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. 4, breathing 3, 2, and 1. Round your spine, tuck your chin to chest, hold the cat stretch for a moment, and then lengthen the spine. Roll your toes under and lift your knees about an inch off the ground. Hold 4, holding 3, holding 2, hold 1, downward facing dog. Oh, this feels good. Looking down towards your toes or towards your knees. At any time during the practice you need to rest in child's pose, go for it, or in any other position that you feel that it will be more restful to you, you can certainly do so. Take a deep breath in, let it out. Next inhale, plank position. Holding the plank, 4, holding 3, holding 2, hold 1. Chaturanga, you can put your knees on the floor, lower your body all the way down to the ground, and let's do cobra. Now, if you're not able to do cobra, do the Sphinx. Okay? Otherwise, here. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. We're just gonna warm up the back muscles, warm up the spine a little more. So inhale, plank again. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Now, as you take your next inhale, raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. 3-limbed dog pose. With your exhale, draw the right knee to the chest, forehead to the knee, and step forward into a low lunge. Sink your hips down and twist to your right side. Nice. Keep the awareness throughout the entire body. So back knees pressing up. Take one long breath in. Exhaling, down dog. Left leg going up. Exhale, draw the knee in and lightly step forward. Twisting to the left. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, downward dog. Nice. Inhale, plank again. Chaturanga, cobra this time, or up dog, your choice. Exhaling, down dog. And once more, right leg goes up, 3-limbed dog pose. This time, open the hips to the right and relax your right foot. So you're turning the right hip a little bit more out to the right side. You can even look under your right arm. Hold it here, 3. Oh, hold it, 2. 1, and draw the right into the chest. Step forward again, twisting to the right. Exhale, both hands down. Now stay here for a second. We're gonna walk the hands forward and lift the left leg up. If you need your blocks, take your blocks right in front of you and keep it there so you can rest your hands on the blocks. And you can use the block in 3 different heights. Now bend both knees, bend the bottom knee, bend the top knee, and bring the knees together. Hold it. Both knees are bent. Now extending both legs at the same time. Top leg goes up, bottom leg straight. And let's do this 2 more times. Bend both knees and bring the knees together. And extend both legs. Last time, bend both knees, bring them in. And extend. Now step back, downward dog. Oh, we are warming up the entire body. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, bend the knee. Take your knee out to the side. Relax your left foot. Let it go. With your next exhale, draw the knee in and lightly step forward, twisting again to the left side. Take 1 breath in. Exhale, hand down on the blocks or on the floor and lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. So trying to lengthen both legs. Now we bend both knees and we bring the knees together and then extend the legs again. 2 more times. Bend the knees, bring them in and extend. Last one. Bring it in and extend and hold it for a second. Feel the length in the legs. Take 1 breath in. Exhale. Down dog. Either stay in down dog or move into a vinyasa. Your choice. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Remember, vinyasas are optional. If you're ready to rest, child's pose would be a good time for that. I mean, good pose to do right now. We're gonna continue and add, everybody. So ready? Inhale, right leg goes up again. Open the hips one more time. Open, open. This time, we're gonna take the right knee to the right tricep. Move into the plank. Right knee to the right tricep. Hold it there for a second. 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes back. Reach straight up and draw the knee in, stepping forward for the twist. Take one breath in. Exhale, hand down, left leg goes up. Now bend both knees and bring them together. Hold it, hold it. Really bending the bottom leg only to the extent that you're keeping your heel on the floor, bottom heel on the floor. Now stretch them out, hold it. 3. Listen up, we're gonna add on here. Lower the top leg down to hip level and come into warrior 3. If you need, your block is there. You can come up onto your fingertips and keep your fingertips on the block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend the bottom leg and step back, warrior 1. Left toes pointing towards the left front corner of the mat. Reach both arms up. If you need to drop your arms, you can certainly do so. Otherwise, arms up, hold. 3, holding 2, and 1. Vinyasa again, or simply go back into down dog. All right. So the whole thing. Ready? Left leg goes up, left heel opens. Relax your left foot. Now keeping the left knee bent, take your left knee to the left arm. Hold it there for a second, shoulders over wrists. 3, 2, 1. Take the leg back straight up. Exhale, gently step forward and twist to the left. Opening the heart, breathing deeply. Take one more breath in. Exhale, both hands down. Lift your right leg up. Now bend both knees. Bring the knees together and hold. Supporting leg really bent. As much as you can keep your heel on the ground. 3, yes, 2, 1. Extend the leg up again. Lengthening the spine, lifting the spine up, maybe hip level for your warrior 3. Right toes pointing down. And notice I'm keeping my warrior 3 with the blocks. You can take your arms out by your sides. 3, yes, 2, 1. Bend the supporting leg and step back, warrior 1. Raise your arms overhead, or remember, you can drop your arms. 3, oh, the warrior 1 is looking good, guys. 2, one more breath in. Exhale, vinyasa or rest. Long, deep breaths through the nose. Can you stay calm? Even if you're not feeling that down dog is a very comfortable position. Nice. We're gonna step, walk, or jump the feet to the hands. Inhaling. Forward extended and go forward, chest closer and closer to the thighs. Then inhale, rise. Long spine. And exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. We keep flowing. Sit back a little bit. Now bring the hands to the heart. And we're twisting to the right side. You can take your left arm to the right leg. And then you can use your right hand to help twist a little bit more, to help the left arm stay pressed against the right leg. Good. 3. Breathing. 2. 1. Back into chair pose, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Is it getting too hot in here? Do I need to change the temperature? No, okay. Inhale, back into chair. Exhale, twist to the left side. Again, you can use your left hand to adjust your right arm on the outside of the leg. Hold the twisting chair. Nice. 4. Breathing. 3. Breathing. 2. 1. Back into chair, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Nice. Now separate your feet and come into Malasana, a deep squat position. Oh, this feels good now, right? Yes. And then from here, if you feel the need to do crow pose, hands wider than shoulder width apart, the legs are already in the right position on the inside of your arm, okay? And then lift your toes up. And you say, no way, just stay here with the squat position. Yes. And then take your feet back by walking, stepping, or maybe jumping. So you can step back and do a vinyasa again. Or you can jump back. Inhale, right leg goes up. This time take your right leg straight out to your right side. Good. Take your leg straight back behind you. Draw your right knee to your chest. And this time take your right knee to the left arm. Holding the twist. 3, 2, 1. Take your leg straight back behind you. Good, and then lower the leg down. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Raise your left leg up first. And then as you exhale, take your left leg out to the left. Hold it. And take your left leg straight back. Draw the knee to the chest. Move into plank. And then take your left knee to the right arm. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Take your left leg back, reach up. And exhale, lower everything down. Sit back on your heels for a moment. Rest your arms. Oh, you can shake your hands a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do and where we're gonna take this sequence that we're just doing, okay? In the meantime, you can sit back in your thunderbolt pose. You can roll your wrist, whatever you need to do in order to feel a little more release around the wrist and the hand, okay? So we did this, right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, now the next step. When we twist, we're gonna take the leg out to the side. Okay? And then look at my back foot. I'm gonna put the back foot down and go into the fallen angel. Are we good? And then from here, look at my back foot. I come down and I'm gonna twist. Okay? So You're sitting in a seated straddle forward fold. We're gonna twist. We're gonna take the same arm, back up, and then go back. That's it. All right. I needed to give you a visual before we get things going. So once I start cueing, it will be easier. Wrist okay? Okay. Down dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right leg out to the right. Inhale, right leg back behind you. Exhale, draw the knee in and twist to the left. Hold it. Now extend your right leg. Set the outside edge of your foot down. Back foot is all the way on the floor. Hold the position, but lift your hips up. 3, 2, 1. Now lift your left toes up and sit on your sitting bones, taking your right hand over towards the left leg. Oh, that looks great. You can even take your left arm around the back for a little bit more of a twist. But make sure that both sit bones stay on the ground. Adding a little bit of a stretch here for the shoulder. Inhale, right arm goes up again. Right hand to the floor. Line up your hand with your hip and then come back up. Back into down dog. There we go. Step right leg forward, warrior one. Aha, that was wonderful. And then from the warrior one, we're moving into the twisting warrior, or you can do this with your back knee on the floor. The twisting warrior, the legs remain in warrior one, but this is too intense. Lift your heel up or put your back knee on the ground. Good. 3. Arm pressing against the leg. Leg is resisting your arm. 2. 1. Down dog or vinyasa again. Okay, whole thing left side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Straight up, 3-limb dog pose. Exhale, left leg goes out to the side like peeing dog. Take the leg back again. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, moving the knee towards the right arm. Now extend the left leg straight out. Put your right foot on the floor and then raise your right arm up. Hold it here. Lift your hips up. 3, 2, 1. Now sit down, lifting your right foot up. And then left arm towards the right foot. Right arm around the back. There we go. Both sit bones down. Holding. 3. Holding. 2. And 1. Left arm up. Left hand right in line with the hip. Push it back up. And downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up. Step left leg forward, warrior one. Exhale, twisting warrior or lunging. Twisting lunge or the kneeling lunge. Pick one. That looks great. 3. Breathing. 2. And 1. Exhale, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. And then come back down to your hands and knees, sit back on your heels, thunderbolt pose for a moment. Relax your hands. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a lot more. But Actually, we're gonna repeat the whole thing, starting from mountain pose. Okay, we're gonna do the crow and all of it in a flowy manner. Are you ready? Okay, then from down dog, okay, you can step, walk, or jump your feet to the hands to a half lift, or I call it extended forefold. Move your chest closer to your thighs. Inhale, rise. Long spine. You can bend the knees slightly, but keep your spine long as you rise up. And then bring the arms by your sides for Samasthiti or equal standing. Take a breath or two and let it out. And inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to your right. Nice. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, twist right away to your left. Inhale, back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. And now separate your feet. Come down into a squat position. Or separate the feet and go right away into your crow pose. If you're not doing crow, you're welcome to stay in the squat. See if you can jump back and do chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Nice. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right leg out to the right. Inhale, right leg behind you. Exhale, right knee to the left arm. Extend the right leg. And lift the left arm up. Hold. Now slowly come down. Take your right arm over to the left side. Twist. Left arm behind you. 3. Breathing. 2. And 1. Right hand down. Lift up. Stay right here for a second. Lift up. Hold it. And then take your right leg straight back behind you. Reach up. Then exhale, step forward, warrior 1. And we go for the twisting. Twisting warrior. Or the lunge. Or the kneeling twist. 3. We're adding on, everybody. 2. 1, back into warrior 1. And then hands to the heart, pivot your back foot. We're going back into warrior 3. We've been here already. 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, mountain. All right. We have one more side to go. Take a deep breath. I hope you're having fun with all of these movements. So inhale, chair pose again. This time, let's start the twist to the left side. Inhale, back into chair. Twist to the left side, to the right side this time. Good. Inhale, back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Move your chest closer and closer to your thighs. Now inhale. Lengthen the spine and open the feet. Come down to Malasana or go right away into your crow pose. Hands need to be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. This is the last crow that we're doing like this. Last crow like this. So do the best crow you can. Yes, step, walk, or jump back. Up dog, down dog. Or just stay in down dog and wait. Left leg goes up, inhale. Left leg out to the left. Left leg back behind you. Exhale, draw the left knee in and towards the right arm. Extend the left leg, raise your right arm up. Lift your hips up, take 1 breath in. Exhale, come down, lift your right toes up. Lift it and twist. Left hand to the right leg. Right arm around the back. 3. Breathing. 2. And 1. Left arm up. Lift up and hold it. That fallen angel again. We're going into down dog with the left leg up. Reach up. And step left leg forward, warrior 1. Exhaling, we twist to the left. Twisting 1. Inhale back to warrior 1. Hands to the heart. Lean forward. We're going into our warrior 3. Arms out. Hold. 3. Holding 2. Hold 1. Back into mountain pose. Arms up. Exhale. Arms by your sides. All right, I need a sip of water. How about you? We're going to start a whole new sequence. You guys did great. All right. Is there any body parts that you guys want to focus a little bit? No? Knees? Well, this works the knees already. You can, yes, you can put your block right back here and sit with your heels close to the block, okay? Are we good with that? Okay, now I want you to bring your legs a little closer together, and that's why I mentioned using the blocks. That helps, okay? We're gonna twist to the right side and take your left arm on the outside of the right leg. Good. So you really have to move the arm on the outside of the leg and not the knee, because then your arm is gonna fall off the edge of the knee. So that's it. And then you can just hang out right here, or we're preparing for the side crow. And for the side crow, you can put your right elbow on your right hip, put your right hand down, put your left hand like you're doing crow pose, and then walk your feet towards the outside of your left hand as you start to shift the weight more and more into your palms and fingers for your side crow. And then you come back to where we started. Okay, the trick here, and I'll tell you this already, so you don't get too frustrated. The trick here is a deep rotation so that your elbow is not here. Watch the difference. Because the moment I lean forward, my elbow is going to do this. So the trick here to have a more successful side crow is to take the arm a little bit more, on the mid-thigh. The knee higher to the back of your shoulder. So that means you have to twist a lot more. And sometimes we think we're doing it. Then we get there, we're not. It happens.
It's like a metaphor for life.
Yes, that's right. It is like a metaphor for life. Okay, let's do the other side and then do this again. So we don't stay too long on one side. Okay, I'm gonna keep my heels on my block right here, and you can do the same. Twist first. That is the most important part of the side crow, is the rotation, is the twist. So arm and leg together. The second most important part is that the back of your arm, it's more on the mid-thigh, closer to the thigh than to the elbow. And then left elbow to start, practicing side crow, keep your left elbow really close to the hip so you have a little more support. Walk your feet. Walk, walk, walk.
Just like life. Try again.
That's right. And try again. That's the good thing. Even if you're not able to get your bottom foot off the floor, lift the top. Yes, you got it.
That's tough.
It is. The toughest part is to get this. Is to get the twist, because you guys do the crow already. So the toughest part is the twist in keeping the leg and the arm together. Okay, are we good? Do we do it again? Yes. Oh, okay, let's do it again. That was a rehearsal. Now we mean it. It's only through practice that we get better. The body starts to understand what we are demanding it to do, or we're asking to do. So you can just hold the twist right here. And if it works better on one side than another, then the other side, that's fine too. It's part of being human. Okay, do your right and left side. Take your time with your side crow. That looks good, guys. That looks really good. Once you're done, have a seat for a moment. This is kind of strange, isn't it? Bring the soles of your feet together. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Lean a little forward or stay upright. Long and deep breaths. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now straddle your legs. Any question on the side crow before we keep moving on? No? No questions? Good.
Just practice.
Yes, that's basically, that's what I could see too. It's basically now practice and getting that sweet spot where we can balance. You guys are strong enough for that. And in this position, the seated straddle forward fold, keep your kneecaps and your toes pointing up. Even if you're not able to get close to your feet, you can just place your hands on your shins and then tilt from your hips so the front of your pelvis is moving forward, belly button forward. That's more important than trying to get the chest to the floor. 4. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Coming up and bring the legs back together. And then we're gonna go into the cow face pose, okay? Starting with the right leg. If you need a block for the cow face pose, I'll demonstrate with a block. I'm gonna sit on the block, take the right leg, and then you can also take the left leg back. And then the right arm up, left arm on behind you, and you catch your fingers behind you. Cannot catch your fingers, you can use a towel. And if you don't have a towel, don't want to get out of the pose to get a towel, that's okay. Just stay right here and try to move your hands closer to each other, and yet keep the crown of the head up, chin parallel to the floor. Take one more deep breath in. You can release your arms and lean a little more forward until you feel a nice stretch through the hips. Outside of the hips. Everybody there?
Mm-hmm.
Good. 5 more breaths. Three, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Stretch out both legs. And let's do the cow face on the other side. Again, you're welcome to use the block. And I demonstrated already how to do this with a block. Now, bottom leg can be straight or bent. Left arm up, right arm behind you. Hold. Couple more deep breaths in cow face pose, which is a great hip and shoulder opener. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release the arms and lean a little bit forward. Then with your next inhale, come back up and stretch out. All right, guys, you have 1 minute before we get to Shavasana. Give you 1 minute to practice whatever pose you like. And you say, I just like to go into Shavasana, then you go for it. Whatever position you feel that you need right now, go for it. Whether it's inversion, shoulder stand, head stands, handstands, whatever it is. Twists. Pick whatever pose you want to work on. And if you need my help, I'll be happy to help.
What was one where you laid on the block and then a part of our back